Well, it's really interesting. Really interesting how, you know, there was some buoys over there in Kauai High, that I don't know, the government had taken away. I don't know all the details. All I know is there is a need for safety. Uh, Hawaii water, the Hawaii waters are really interesting. I wouldn't say they're dangerous if you know what you're doing and you're in the right equipment, but they're to be respected, and there needs to be education to the general public. And I'll tell you, I've experienced some severe life and death situation this last week. So watch my videos, guys. The state of Hawaii, the government, the people are great. You know, I think it's just the politics. I just think that they need to all get on the same page. And our life was put at risk. We couldn't. They didn't want the liability of us coming into Gentry's Harbor. So you know, they basically wouldn't. Gentry's actually said that they would do it if the state would recommend or just call them and say to do it. You know, the state said no, we don't want the liability of that. So we want basically they're so afraid, and I say they because I'm talking about everybody, the private industries, the government. They're afraid of lawsuits, and if someone dies or something, so just let them die so they don't sue us. And the thing is there's got to be, I mean, that's why we have insurance. I mean, that's why we do whatever we can to have all the safety equipment. That's why the Coast Guard is there to inspect vessels and check up on the safety precautions. That's why we do all these things. But to be just left out at sea and not allowed to come in like what happened to me last week, unbelievable. So yeah, this article in the newspaper says that people or leaders, someone is pleading with the state again for help. Sounds about right. I was pleading with the state to help me come in to the harbor so I could get hauled out so I could fix this boat. They said no, absolutely no. The state was not going to allow us into the harbor. Okay, so and if the state won't allow, maybe Gentry's isn't at fault. You know, maybe they do have some. I don't know. All I'm just doing is telling the facts. Basically, we were shunned and told we couldn't come in. We were told we had to leave Kauai High. So yeah, that's it. If anyone wants to contact me and give me more information, I just am still in the curiosity stage of why were we sent out to die. I mean, my my friend there who works for the government in California wrote some article and sent into the state something about sent out to sea to die. You know, that article was pretty right. I was surprised. You know, when I told him, I said, they don't want me here. This boat's not ready to go. We worked around the clock, so you know it was as ready as it could be to leave Kauai High, but it needed to get into the Gentry's Harbor, and it needed to be hauled out to be fixed. There was some discrepancies on the hull, which the appraiser didn't say. He said the hull was in good condition, so that was another issue. And by the way, I just got a letter from the appraiser, um, pretty aggressive towards me. Really interesting. It's like, why is he even writing me? I didn't hire him. I have nothing to do with him. You know, it's really weird. Unless he's trying to cover up something. Interesting thought. Need to look into that. Anyway, guys, take care. God bless. I'm in Hawaii, Big Island, trying to figure all this out. Take care.